A Fix, directed by Darren J. Butler and written by Darren J. Butler and Ryan Sims. The movie's about a girl named Piper, played by Juliana Mariello, who's been bullied by one mean girl named Natalie since she was 5 years old. Now Piper's friends, Katie, played by Bridget Lapper, and Lemzel, who's played by Andrew Sybert, don't seem to get bullied very much from what I've seen in this short film. But they do seem to be getting fed up with the constant hazing of their friend Piper, and later on in the movie decide that this has got to stop. And that's where the movie takes off. After Katie and Lemzel have a talk with Natalie, she agrees to stop bullying Piper, but only if they party with her and her friends first. Now after partying for a while, they decide to play a little game. And just from the sound of it, you know that that can be good. Now if it were me, I would have been like, a game? Huh. That game better be something like Monopoly or something that doesn't involve me having to stick my neck out for Piper. Oh, shit. Me and my big mouth. Well, it turns out that that's exactly what it is. A choking game called, you guessed it, A Fix. First, Natalie's friend Bess, played by Haley Ann Nelson, goes up and is practically choked unconscious, but she makes it out fine, and then Natalie calls Lemzel up, and after a bit of hesitation, he lets Natalie put the belt around his neck. But that's as far as he lets it go before jumping up and running out the door like a scared little girl. Now that's the way a man stands his ground. Right? Now after all this, something really bad happens, and you'll have to see the film to know what. But it really pushes Piper over the edge, and she's forced to make a decision that could alter her life forever. I'm not going to go on any further with this short review, and you'll have to see the film to know what really happens. Now as for the acting in this film, I think that some did better than others, while some I wouldn't even recommend acting as a career choice. Skye Bertusiak, or however that's pronounced, as Natalie was pretty good, and played the bad girl of the film so good that the character was actually scary. But there were some points that seemed like she really needed to work on when it came to her reaction. Bridget Lapper was outstanding, and I must say that she acted out her character Katie perfectly. I mean, you can tell that she seems kind of new at acting, but you can also tell that she'll become more comfortable with it as she continues with her career. Juliana Mariello played Piper out perfectly when it came to being a shy, defenseless girl, and she makes you just want to jump in the film and say, "Damn, don't take that shit from this crazy b***." Anyway, Juliana seemed to have a little trouble with her reactions as the character, but this is understandable considering that this was her first real film, and I believe that she'll most certainly improve over time. Now, the actor that I was really dreading getting to. Andrew Sybert as Lemzel was awful. Just awful.
Hey Katie, can I get a ride with you guys?
Some may disagree with me on this, but this dude probably shouldn't have selected acting as a career. Unless he can improve by about 99% in his acting skills, then I would recommend another career altogether. The background is where this character should have stayed during the entire movie, and him being one of Piper and Katie's best friends may have been a bad move. But other than him, everyone else was pretty darn good, and I'd recommend that you see the film if you're really into dramas and you need a good film to watch. As for my final score for this movie, I think the camera angles were pretty good, the music was fitting, most of the main stars were acted out well, and the story was pretty good too. I think if a full film of this is ever made, there's still plenty of room to expand on the actors and the story, but as for the short film, I give A Fix an 8 out of 10.